Okay, today we're going to talk about how to communicate effectively with your teenager. I know a lot of parents face problems in this area and would appreciate some guidance. Teenagers in these fast paced and unstable times face many challenges, from demands on their attention, academic studies, to biological changes in their journey towards becoming full adults. It's a crucial time of development, which can bring with it much unsettlement. And for you as a parent, it can be hard to see your teenager suffering, and you may feel helpless. You may not know how to get through to your teenager. But try not to worry, because there are steps you can take to try and connect with your teenager. Steps that you can choose to take to lead to a better relationship with your teen. Hey, my name is Ghulam Akbar, and I produce videos and audios on topics generally about personal development and coaching. I also produce videos on helping executives with their personal and professional lives, as I'm an executive coach. So today's topic is a bit a diversion for me, but since I wrote this article, I thought I may as well go ahead and produce a recording of it. So let's get to it. Why should you listen to me? Well, because I have worked as a youth worker previously and have also worked with teenagers in an educational setting as a family liaison worker. I'm also a father of 2 grown-up children, so I believe I'm well placed to share some of my thoughts on how to deal with teenagers. Okay, I get it. Your teenager is rude, obnoxious, and couldn't give a toss about you. Where do they get it from, you wonder? Where did I go wrong as a parent? You have tried your best to bring them up well and always intended the best for them you could manage for them. They may be coming home late and treating your home like a hotel, hanging around with the wrong crowd. You may shout at them when you try and talk to them. They may be indifferent towards their studies. You may suspect that they're drinking alcohol or engaging in unprotected sex. What to do? I'm going to go through 14 practical steps you can take. Step number 1. The first step is to stay calm. If you are angry or downright livid when you speak to your teen, effective communication cannot take place. You need to be undisturbed, and your teen also needs to be composed. And by the way, you don't have to face your difficulties on your own. If you have a partner, you can work together with them to make an effort to discuss with your teen, and you can support each other in staying relaxed. Calm mind brings inner strength and self-confidence, so that's very important for good health. Dalai Lama. Step 2. Think long term. It's important to prepare yourself for a long-term strategy. Thinking long-term about your teen's issues will help you deal with the challenging period and will foster a better chance of constructive communication. The fact that you don't seem to be able to get through to your teen probably won't be solved overnight as much as you would like it to. So preparing yourself for a long journey can be beneficial. Someone sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree long time ago. Warren Buffett. So you too can plant your metaphorical tree today so that you can sit under its shade in the future. Step 3. Be patient. Many of your efforts may not work the first time round, like many things in life. So you may need to keep at it and repeat actions that I'm going to explain. And this requires that you have some forbearance. At this point, you are doing the internal preparation work before you embark on the strategies of talking to your teen. This stage is crucial. It's like taking your driving lessons before your test. It will stand you in good stead. Without patience, we will learn less, we will see less, we will feel less, we will hear less. Ironically, rush and more usually mean less. Mother Teresa. So let's go and arm you with some of the next practical steps. Step 4. Be single-minded and present. It helps if you can be committed when you speak to your teen. What I mean by this is put all other troubles you may be having aside and concentrate on just giving your full attention to your child and speaking to them. Write down on a piece of paper all the things that are bothering you so you can deal with them later. But for now, concentrate on getting through to your teen. Switch the television off, put your mobile phone on silent, and concentrate. The most precious gift we can offer to others is our presence. When mindfulness embraces those we love, they will bloom like flowers. Thich Nhat Hanh. If you have a partner, the same goes for them. Putting your other troubles aside will enable you to concentrate on what you are doing. Steps 5. The next step is to try and understand your teen. You should realize that being a teenager in this day and age can be tough, especially in the modern life of social media and of always available existence. Just for your information, some of the issues that is affecting teenagers nowadays include mental health problems, bullying, academic pressure, peer pressure, negative effects of social media, alcohol abuse, sexual experimentation, smoking illicit drugs, petty crime, gang culture. Now, your teen may not be facing all of these issues, but I bet they will be affected by at least one of them. But if you can be there for your child at this critical stage in their life, they will appreciate it. If you can connect with them in a meaningful way, you will be able to make a valuable contribution to their life. Remember, adolescence is a period where they are neither children nor fully grown adults. They are just finding their feet. But if you as a parent have the advantage of life experience to make a lasting impact on their life, you can make use of your life wisdom and make an attempt to understand your teen. You can only become truly accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing and then do them so well that people can't take their eyes off you. All other things will come. This includes understanding your teenagers who are in pursuit of their own passions. Maya Angelou, author and poet. Step 6. Make a positive start. Make an effort to express your love and sincere wish to come to a win-win situation with your teen. That is a situation where both you and your teen are happy. Saying that you love them may shock them, because you may have not told them that you have loved them lately. But make this step, and you will pave the rest of your journey to a successful connection with your teen. This positive start makes your job easier. It's preparation, because remember the saying, by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Anonymous. But do this naturally. Build your way up to it. Don't just come out with it. Just don't come out with I love you. Maybe discuss how their day has been, what they have been doing lately, and how their friends are. If you build up to it, it will make more of an impression. After expressing your love for them, make an offer of an olive branch, a statement towards progression. But I'll leave that to you to work out how to implement this step. You are in a better position to judge what is appropriate. I'm just throwing out some suggestions. Step 7. Listen to your teen. I would say that the lack of active listening is a major part of a dysfunctional parent-child relationship. You see, hearing what your teen has to say is not the same as listening to them. You hear with your ears, but your listening happens in your mind. Part of active listening is tuning into their body language. Do they have a defensive stance? Are their arms crossed? Do they have furrowed eyebrows? Do they avoid eye contact? If so, they may feel guarded and not open to communication, in which case you can make them feel at ease. Steps such as asking them if they would like something to eat may make them feel relaxed. You'd be surprised at the calming effect food can have on teens. You may say that your teen never listens to you, to which I would say you are the adult. You should be an example. Show your teen how listening should take place. Show them how it's done. So take time to give due respect to your teen, pay attention, listen and understand what they are saying. The best way to get a child to listen is to listen to them. Unknown. Step 8. Give them a reason for them to engage. But what if they're not willing to sit down and talk? In this case, I'm suggesting an incentive as opposed to a threat of punishment, because I think it works better if you encourage your child with a benefit in return for their cooperation. More specifically, I would recommend a financial reward in return for their attention. Maybe some increased pocket money. A spoonful of honey will catch more flies than a gallon of vinegar. Benjamin Franklin. Step 9. Be clear with the words you use with your teen when you talk to your teen. They should be able to understand what you are saying to them. Don't use words they are not familiar with. For example, using more easy to understand words such as "I would like to talk to you" as opposed to "I wish to communicate with you," or "Can you tell me how you feel about this?" instead of "What are your impressions about this?" To simplify complications is the first essential of success. George Earl Buckle. Step 10. Ask open-ended questions beginning with what, who, when, where, why, which, and how. Starting with expansive questions such as these fosters a more thorough conversation. For example, instead of asking, "Did you go to school today?" ask, "What did you study at school today?" In place of asking, "Did you enjoy going out with your friends?" ask, "What did you do with your friends today?" Or, "How can I help you with your studies?" rather than, "Did you do your homework?" where your teen can just respond with a yes or a no. Open-ended questions allows respondents to provide much more detail and explanation in their answers. Unlike closed-ended questions that limit responses to a few words or a rating, open-ended questions give people the flexibility to express themselves. Open-ended question, a complete guide, AWA Digital. Step 11. Work in short bursts. We all know that teens often think that their parents are always giving them a lecture. In order to avoid this and to make your discussion with your teen fruitful, make short sittings where you let the teen do most of the talking if possible, keeping your input to a minimum. Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in a few words. Apocrypha. Step 12. Don't nag them. Remember, nagging can be counterproductive and may further distance your child from you. Instead, plan when you will speak to them, knowing beforehand what you will say. This way they don't feel that you are on their case all the time. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou, author and poet. Step 13. Don't disrespect their friends. When it comes to your child's friends, it may be a touchy subject. My advice is to not to rubbish their friends. Friends help teens shape their identity, learn social skills, develop empathy, and feel a sense of belonging. Supportive friends protect teens' mental health against stress, depression, and even bullying. Personal Excellence Foundation. I know that when I was a teenager, I was very close to my friends, as many teenagers are, and did not appreciate my mother speaking badly about them. It drove me even further away from my mother. I saw her as out of touch with the things that mattered to me. If you really think that your child's friends, if you really think that your child is in the wrong crowd, try to explain your point of view calmly, logically and with your reasons. But understand that your teen may not see, what you notice, and may actually value them just because their friends are just cool. Use a conciliatory tone with your teen when it comes to their friends, because if you don't, your teen may drift even further away from you. You could say something like, "Honey, I understand that your friends are important to you, and having friends is very important, but I just feel that you are spending too much time with them at the expense of your studies." Or, "Darling, I think they are a bad influence on you," and point out your reasons. If they reject your point of view completely, then my suggestion would be to try and understand why they feel differently to you, and make an effort to come to a compromise. Maybe something along the lines that they can be with their friends, but they have to concentrate on their studies as well, if that's the problem. Step 14. Lastly, practice acceptance. I have 2 grown children, and I wish sometimes they would do and not do certain things, but I have to accept that they are grown up, and that they have their own way of doing things. I'm prepared to live with it. If there is no solution to the problem, then don't waste time worrying about it. The Dalai Lama. I would also like to suggest that you be prepared. I would also like to suggest that you be prepared to give your teen what they want. I am a great believer in meeting the needs of our children whenever possible. Maybe that means buying them those latest trainers, the PlayStation, etc., in return for them behaving well. If this is the easiest way to their heart, why not take it? In addition, know that things do not always go according to your plans. Your teen may not turn out how you thought they would. We all have dreams of how our children would ideally be, but sometimes life throws us in a different direction. Acceptance of things as they are, if things cannot be changed, can be liberating. You may feel that you know better, and you want to protect your child from harm and pain, and maybe you are right. But sometimes children have to make their own mistakes and learn from them. And with that, we have come to the end of the steps to help you communicate effectively with your teen. I want to turn your attention to something else now, and that is that I am an executive coach. I coach executives to reach their goals faster and with less effort. Coaching is a partnership between the client and the coach to achieve the goals of the client. This could range from making better decisions to effectively dealing with stress to achieving a better work-life balance. I have a 6-week coaching proposal which gives you more information. The link will be in the description. So if you are an executive, why not invest in a better you by taking up my coaching offer? I also have a Facebook group called the Executives Hub, which are welcome to join and receive insights, tips and advice for executives. I'll leave the link for this in the description. For regular updates, pearls of wisdom for executives, visit my blog at Ghulam's Shack and leave a comment and your email on the contacts page. Link will be in the description. Or you can directly email me at ghulamakbar617@yahoo.com. I'll leave my email in the description as well. Hey, if you like this video, then please like, share and comment, and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you and have a great day.